Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, we are taking a look at how to create triggers with animations. I'm going to show an example. This is what trigger does. Now the trigger, I can click on a certain icon or certain object and make a corresponding text appear in the order I want them to appear. So upon click, it appears, unlike the regular or the normal animation that plays on click. In this case, you decide what happens where you click for your text to appear. So this is just a simple example. We're going to try and recreate these triggers. Okay, I won't say that. Let me dive into it. Okay, now I have this slide prepared. I already have these shapes with descriptions on it and corresponding text that I want to appear. Okay, the way you put triggers in on this slide is we're going to apply the trigger on the text aspects. So firstly, we select the text. We want to apply triggers, so go to animations panel, and apply a simple animation. I'll use this floating animation. That is one. Then to make things faster, I'll just copy the animation and apply it to the other text. Once double click and apply this here and this here. So apply it here. Okay, now I have animations applied on the text. Now the next thing is to go to, to triggers rather. Okay, now I have on this same panel I have triggers. Before I go to the triggers, quickly I want to itemize these shapes. I want to give them names so I can identify them when I'm using them with a trigger. And the way we do that, I'll go back to my home tab. I want to give these shapes unique names. I come to the selection panel here, looking for selection panel. This is the selection panel. Okay, now this is I'm on this one, the shape. I'm going to double click it and give it a name. So let me give it say A or 1, or let me go with A for this. Then this is the second one. Let me say B. Give it a B. But anything that works for you, so that you identify them easily, because we need them as we add triggers. Then this is C. Okay, now I have successfully named the shapes I want to use with the triggers. I'll close this. I'll go back to my text. I have an animation on it, animation panel. Then I want to add a trigger. I'll say on click of A, let this appear. Then I'll repeat the process for every other one. This as well. Trigger on click of B. This is as well. Trigger on click of C. Okay, now we have this. Always remember to save. Okay, now let's go to the slideshow view and see how this plays out. So I'm going to switch to slideshow view. Now I have this. This now you can see is you can see the trigger at work. As in, I click whatever I click on, it brings up the corresponding content for the site. So that's how you add triggers to animations using PowerPoint.